Hi guys, welcome back to another JW4 Reacts, but today we're not gonna do a My Little Pony React video. A friend of mine in school requested that I was gonna do something differently. Yes, when are you going to do something that's not pony related? So today I thought, okay, let's make him happy. So we're actually not gonna do a My Little Pony React, but today I'm actually going to try a game. Well, try. I've been doing this game for over a year easily, so you might almost call me senior. I've been doing some modding on it, but not the type of modding that you think with making new stuff and all that, because this game is really hard. You need to do. They have even one very own file format called Beamng, and I don't understand a word of that. Okay, but I have been doing some reskinning. Once I did a Rainbow Dash skin for one of the cars in the game. Actually, it turned out quite well. Actually, I'm glad. But today we're just gonna be driving it and talking a little bit about it. And I've been looking around on the internet and I found a screen recorder, which I sadly forgot the name of. I got it here on my other screen. Whatever the name is. But it's a very good screen recorder, and let me just take a second, and I got it up right here. The name is Realstim. I don't know, I think I pronounced it wrong. Realstim screen recorder. Recommend it strongly. Works very well, and it's not for you guys who don't like to configure that whole lot. Now, I love messing around with computer programs, but I had another screen recorder, but you couldn't change, but the frame rate was almost locked on it. It was, I think it was called Cam Studio. I never figured out how I changed the FPS on the screen, so it became like slow motion video, and who wants to watch that? If you're gonna do a tutorial on how to fix something, so it's a slow motion, that's boring. We want to see it in real time. But yeah, let's get over to the to my computer screen and we'll check up on it. Let me just start the recording. There we go. No, I also remember now. I got to remove. You see, I got all these. That's rain allows me to get this vinyl scratch. This is a CPU meter also from Rain Meter, and these things, they're actually not Rain Meter related. They are from own programs called what's this called? I think it was called Desktop Ponies. I just gotta shut up. There we go. There. Now we don't get all those distortions. Now the game is called Beamng, and it works a treat. Sorry, a little coughing there. As I said, it works a treat, and it's actually a really fun program, and it's made and yes, supported by a company called Beamng, which works with these crash physics simulator, and this is version, you can see it up here, 0.4321546 for a 64-bits Windows. So this is the newest version. I have bought the game, so that's why I have this. For you who hasn't bought the game, it's a demo. You could try it, demo the game, but that is a very old one. It's very old. There's come a ton, if not many truckloads of new stuff, including a truck. So I was making a pun on that, including a truck. And let's see now. We could drive on this map. We could begin on it just for some basic crashing. Then we'll go over to either East Coast, which is a standard map. If you bought the game, you get it, and Endless Highway, which I downloaded. You see, I got quite a few of them. Many of these, like That one is an original, that one original, that one, that one, that, that, that one, and that. So all these other ones, they are downloaded. That one comes from a game called Grand Theft Auto. Personally, I don't play that, I have no idea. Don't like that type of game, but I downloaded a map and it's quite good, but it's also really too small. It's so small. And this is Hirochi, I think you pronounce it. Hirochi Raceway. Quite fun if you want to race. But the AI in this game, automatic, I don't know, AI, automatic control or what it is. Okay, well, not into the vehicle yet. So this is the game when you get it. And this is the Gabriel, you can see it on the front there, whoops, into the engine bay. Gabriel D15 pickup truck. This is the one you always start with, and this one I started crashing with in the demo. I don't think you can download mod the game unless you have a bot version, and let's just do a quick crash so you guys see what this thing is. There, yes, first time I ever got it to do that. Oh, ow. You see, it's a sorry for not being in on the having the wrong camera view there, but you see it's a crash simulator and it's actually quite realistic. I've done a whole crap load of crashes, and I've even done the yes, we could do that. Let me just change. We'll drive over here and place one of my trucks here. And we're gonna do the. If you guys, I know a couple of guys who actually hasn't seen this movie. It should be a crime not to. It's a cult classic. The Smokey and the Bandit, the first one. I don't like the second and the third. I think those are quite bad, but the first one is a masterpiece. It's just completely wonderful. I love it. Let me just put the parking brake on there so we don't roll away. A lot of these cars I'm gonna go through. I could go through this now actually. A lot of these cars I've downloaded. Nearly none of the cars I have are originals. The ones that come originally from the game when you buy it is the Gabriel Bar Stove. That one's quite fun. It's the second newest edition, I think. Ibishu 200BX, that's another one. Sports car. The Gabriel Grand Marshal, that's a senior car. That's one of the originals. Ibishu Corvette, that's also very old. Moonhawk, that's quite new actually, but it's been in the game for quite some time. The Pesima, that's the newest. Pigeon, also quite new. No, this one is the newest, SBR4. And the Sunburst, that's quite old. That one is old, Chevette Bullet. When I began driving this game, that one was in, and it was awful to drive completely. I'm gonna show you why, but they've done it a lot better. Now any person could drive it. And the D series, these are the pickups, and this is the Roamer. It's more of a family SUV, and you got it in sheriff, fire department, off-road. Now, why I don't like driving the Barstow, the Roamer, is because it's so top-heavy. You flip it every time. And the T-Series, that's the truck. We're gonna crash into that today. We're gonna use those trucks a lot today. And the H-Series, that's a van, you can see. And now I got a mod for this. So the original ones, I wonder if there even is I think that is an original. I can see in that one. Maybe that one. No, I don't think even that one. But you see, I got a lot of mods on this game. I modded my game a crap load. So don't expect getting. And this is all these props and things. They're all original. I've not modded them. And let's see, we're going, and here everyone with a trailer, except for that one and the cement mixer, everyone with a trailer here is modded, and those two races, they're also modded. That trailer sadly has crashed, because that was the best trailer ever. I put like 2 cars on there and then drove like mad with it, and if they didn't fly off, they were completely trashed when I got to the end of the track. Let's take, this one is quite fun, let's take this. We spawn new. Well, it has some loading times, but you can live with it. Put the I almost said parking brake, and this is how it looks on the inside. It's a very beautiful truck, and I think the original truck, the original machines from the game, they hold the best quality. They are a masterpiece. And you can also see they had a lot of camera angles. Here you have the outside, the inside cam, the hood cam, which you can scroll around and you look into the truck. It's quite creepy, a ghost driving the truck. And you have the wheel cam, you almost could say, the step cam, with the cooling and all the truck, all that stuff. I think if you put the parking, no, it didn't work, no. Okay, let's put the camera in there, shall we say. Put it there, and then you use tab to switch between the vehicles. So now I'm driving this thing. And now if I only could release the parking brake. You lock the parking brake on the button P, and you either you release it with the same button, button P, or you can have a temporary just like that. And now I'm using space to lock it. And let's do it a little going up there, shall we? And the inside, these keep the best quality. They are yikes. As I said, these cars, they are a masterpiece, because you see the quality of the texturing and the modeling and everything is completely wonderful. And this, I think this was the first car they ever put into the game. And where you put the lights on, it looks like that. Now I got my headlights on. But now we're actually going to change, and this is a mod. This is a mod, and it's a completely wonderful mod. I love this. Let's do with that. Now we take some of that matte black. We replace with this, and then I made my own version of this car. If we're going to Control E, left Control and E simultaneously, you get into the vehicle editor. And left Control and W, you get into the car modification. And you see here they got all of those we saw in the menu, but down here is one I made myself, Tuned Police Car 69. It's with race engine, race wheels. It's made to be like a pimped up version of the Smokey and the Bandit with these headlights, and you see, this is a rare thing, the lights work. And if you watch, I'm gonna try to zoom in on it. If you watch there, you see the light turns when I turn the car. Yes. That white light, it turns with the car, so that's a quite funny thing. And now I think I'm going to need to lower this car to get it under the trailer and smash the roof off, because it's quite hard to do that. Yes, it worked, almost. You see, this is like the Smokey and the Smokey and the Bandit when he drove under the truck and trashed the roof. And this is the truck. You see, it completely tore the trailer out of its socket. The trailer is completely trashed. Ooh! I mean, just watch that. Let's see if we can drive closer with this. No. We broke the drive shaft, I think. Yeah, you see, between here and between here should be a drive shaft if you watch it on this now. You see there? I'm not sure if you can see it so good, but here's a drive shaft, which should turn. Okay, it doesn't turn, it hasn't got any animation. But, okay, now when I'm going to show you I'm just gonna trash this this car on a cult classic jump here, and yes, I'm always making a pun on that animation. Personally, I'm not fond of it, but I love making a pun on it. The animation by I got no idea who made that, actually. But someone made an animation called a cult classic, which almost looked like a horror animation. I've seen it, and personally I do not like it. But I love making a pun on things like that. Let's see if I can I can turn the lights on. Haha! Oh, stop the car! Stop the car! And it can't drive. We can't drive it. Okay, so now I've shown you the basic crashes, trashes, and smashes of this this game, and I could make a tutorial on it for you guys who want to, how do you change that and how do you do that, and I could also try to make a tutorial on how to reskin if you guys would wish. But now I've shown you that, we got 2 more things to do before we sign off today, and that's doing a scenario, and this is a downloaded one which I'm actually going to do. This is probably my favorite scenario because it's a real race and not a time lapse, a time trial. But after we have done a couple of laps on this, and I will most probably win this because the AI in this game is so stupid, so it drives into both itself and it drives into all the rocks and trees and trash along the side of the road. Okay, so I'm the Ibishi Racing team. Funny, he's also in my team. You are racing together with your fellow Corvette driver, that's him, against 2 Sunburst rally cars, yellow and blue. The Sunbursts are faster, but the Corvettes provide a much cleaner racing. Yes, those 2 are idiots on the track. So race clean and try to beat those Sunbursts and finish first. I've only finished this a couple of times. Be careful because the asphalt pass has a few tricky turns. Yes, I crashed a lot. I have actually won this once. When I do not drive and completely trash myself on the tracks. And this is actually, it's a quite hard one, especially with, oh, no. Sorry for my sweet, yeah, dratted, now I got a beam crash. You see, I crashed and you could see it a little bit. I'm gonna try and zoom in on it. You can see my wheel got through a little bit here through his side panel, and that locked me in it. It's one of the bad things about this game, that if the cars get into I also have a couple of planes I could show you at a later date. We're gonna have to restart. It has some loading time, but the trouble is, if you crash in the right, or in my case the wrong way, oops, it's just gonna go. I mean, the beams and all that are gonna lock into one another, and you can't get yourself out. Like there now, I locked myself into the blue sunburst. There you go. Oh no. No, I was begging not for him to do that. Okay, come on now, oh, you see there, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, just because I'm doing a rate. What? Don't tell me I broke my drive shaft. I broke my drive shaft. Stupid me, I broke my drive shaft, I think. Yes, something I did. Okay, so the other one, if I know the blue Corvette right, he should have trashed him. Oh, there he comes. He should be trashing himself right about, give me a second, right about in 3, 2, 1, crash. Yeah, there. Okay, but now we have shown this crash thing, Industrial Rally Race, I think it's called, Rally Court, let's check it. Industrial Rally Cross. Okay, but let's do a little more fun thing, shall we? I have one car I'm actually going to, no, I'm gonna show you to that in a later date. But this should be quite fun actually, because I've done this a lot, and it's quite fun when they do not trash themselves. And when yeah, oh, now I'm just confusing myself. Okay, I think I could do it right on this. I think I have it here. Yes, off-road sport. Here we are. And then it's gonna be, I made this one so it should be in a color of green. There now. Let's just do a little darker green. There, now it's camouflaged. And this is one of my favorites. First of all, you see the big lights on the top there. Or rather small lights. They work. Secondly, if you now load in no, let's do. I've never done. I don't know if the PC has a police car. No, it hasn't got a police car, but I think one here should. There. Let's spawn this thing in, and now I'm gonna show you how to get the AI to flee from you on this track. On all the original tracks made by the Beamng team. And by the way, if any of you in the Beamng team are watching this video, doggone good work with this game. I congratulate you. But now back to business. Okay, you may have noticed I have all these buttons and stuff here, and this is my speedometer, tachometer. But this, well, I could just show you this. Deflate tires, that does what you think it does. It deflates the tires. Break all hinges. That's all these things that can swing open and all that stuff, like the, whatever it's called, the back pot there, the doors, and if I do like this, yeah, there. All those things are just stuck by hinges. And break all brake roofs means completely trash the car. Everything that can fall off will fall off. And your car will be grounded. But now, set your drawing distance to, I usually take between 200 and 400 meters, sometimes 10 kilometers, and take either flee or random. I love random because flee, then he'll just go away from you, but random, then he could go a long way around you and then come either smash you from the back. Once when I was chasing this on a dirty mud road, he just came right at me from the front. I've been chasing him a long time. He got on my sights, made I think it was a left turn, got into this track from the other side, and I went into the track from the ECU side, and he just came right at me and smashed my car. I think he flew right into a tree, and I think I also flew into a tree. But we take random. There, now he starts to drive. It's not me. I want to say that it's not me who's driving, but I'm driving this. So let's go chasing, shall we? Okay, and now chasing, I'm used to it in my other car, but I'm not used to it in this car. So I'm completely new, and I like driving from the inside because then you can't really see what you're doing. It's much harder doing it from the inside out. Oh, let's check the damage. Ooh, oh, and you can still drive perfectly. Almost. It's going to one side. Okay, this is gonna be a hard one. I'm probably gonna trash myself before I even get close to him. Yeah, I trashed myself. But no one stops Buford T. Justice. Okay, someone just did. Okay, where did he go to? So you see, the trouble is, he is very fast. The AI is a very good driver on this track. I've only seen it crashed a couple of times, and it knows all the ways, and it never does the thing you expect it to do. If there comes a long stretch of road with one little dirt piece, like this road, he is gonna take this, most probably. Sometimes he just goes along, but a lot of the time you think, aha, now I got him, and you put it into high gear, and then he just turns off, and you just, slam on the parking brake, and you skid out and crash into a tree, and you're finished. And you see, sometimes he also does this. If you know the dirt track, and he turns off, and you know, aha, if I go the asphalt road, I'm gonna catch him. You just drive in there, and sometimes he just reverse back, like he just did. And you just, where is he? And you think, oh, he must have already gone through. I don't. Here he comes now. You see, he reversed back at me just for laughter. Okay, but I'm gonna watch where he's going, because if he does what I hope he's gonna do... Okay, don't turn off here, and I'm gonna catch you. Do not turn off. No, 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 you wouldn't. No, he dared. He dared. Okay, let's catch him. I have no idea where he is. Right now, I'm gonna... Oh... I'm gonna go to my other car. This thing's crap. The only thing that works is that it's that light. Okay. The good thing about being about the AI now versus how it usually was, sorry, is I'm very sorry for that. The big change. No, I'm gonna respawn. Is that earlier when you changed the car, the AI would stop driving you, and when you had fleas. One thing I'm missing is that they don't have the chase anymore. Right now you are gone, man, and so am I. Okay, I got him. Officer JW4 to headquarters. The escapee apprehended, probably not alive. I'm very sorry for that. Send a new patrol car. Okay, that was some black humor there. And he's very bad at that turn. Now he has succeeded a lot of times, but he has failed. When I drive alone, he fails almost every time on that turn he just did. And now you are so going down. Yes. Ha ha. And that's how you shorten the lifespan of a truck. With too much. And oh, the box flew over us. Okay. Now I think I knew he was gonna do that. He fails like I just did. Except that he drives straight into the thing. And no, I got my light stuck in my wheel. No, this won't be fun. Okay, please turn. Yes, I got him. Oh, check the damage on my rig, and it still can drive if it wasn't what I broke it off. Okay, and his truck laying upside down, completely trashed. The roll bar is busted, and the box is... oh, it's over there. And the lights... any lights working? Yay! Okay, let's change to another car and drive around a bit. This is one of my favorites, the Lamborghini Countach. I don't really know where I got this from, but it's one of the best, except for that when you open the handbrake, the doors, they go up, but then you see they go too far. And when you put them back on, you see they're off their hinges. So I don't like doing that. But let's just mosey around the town. Okay, so this game is a very good game, and I recommend it to anyone who likes crashing stuff but don't want to do it in reality, or have the money to do it. Or if you're just wondering something like, what if I drove a Lamborghini Countach or a your normal everyday pony car, old American pony car, into, let's say, a head-on collision with a big rig, and the big rig was loaded with a whole set of logs, and I'm gonna turn off here. And I wonder what would happen. How would it be to sit in that car? This game is a very good simulator for doing just that. Or just if you like trying to not crash up your car and want to have maybe a little race, or want to have a police chase where your cars can get smashed up into eternity. This is a good game to do that. Would recommend it to almost anyone who likes it. But if you try the demo version, they won't update it. They wrote on their site that they will not update it. And this is how it looks from inside. They will not update the demo version of the game. They will only update it to the ones who bought the game. Ooh. And because I bought the game, that's why I have the latest version. And you buy it earlier. You bought it on their website, but now they've gotten a green light from Steam. We're gonna turn into there. Now they got a green light a while ago from Steam, so they're on the Steam community. Sadly, they don't have multiplayer. That's something I think a lot of guys think is one of the bad things with this game. They do not have, and as far as I'm concerned, they do not have the intentions to get multiplayer for quite some time. And I think that's really bad, because I have a friend of mine who also likes this game, and we would love to like have a Smokey and the Bandit scene with if they could put in the chase. Put in the chase AI scenario. Now they have that. They have the random. They have the flee and. Okay. Oh yes, I trashed it. But earlier in the earlier version of the game, they had one where you could choose the other car. In this case, the green pickup truck. That he would chase me, and the bad thing about that is they didn't have Pathfinder in that time. They didn't pathfind. So the car would just be like a complete idiot. If I was being chased by him right now, I could go in this speed and he would trash himself in a tree. I mean, you didn't have to do anything. Just drive behind a wall and he would smash right into the wall. They didn't pathfind. They just look, okay, there is car, and that is the fastest way to get there. I don't care if there are any things that would completely ruin my day in the way. I'm just gonna go for him, and he went for me, and that's the end of him. I didn't have to do anything. I just stood there, and he trashed himself. So that's one thing I think. Oh, I'm back in town. That's one thing I found very sad with this game. They don't have multiplayer, and they took away the chase version, because being chased was so fun. And if they could put it in with the new pathfinding software that they have nowadays, that would be a blast. I mean, on this map, pathfinding, and the AI he only crashes very rarely. I mean, driving this thing and getting, the black police car I showed you earlier, getting that one on your tail, that would be so... I'm the pickup truck. That would be so fun. Getting him who's sitting in the bushes there, completely trashed. Getting him after you. I think that's it. Is that his mirror I saw over there? Wait, let me just get the camera over there. There. No, that's not his mirror. Aha, that's the little horn thing he has on the top. That little thing I just showed you is, for you guys who didn't notice, it's that thing up there. It's that thing. Let's break all break rooms and see how this car performs. Okay, not too shabby. But this car is, I mean, I've put this car through a lot. I completely trashed it worse than they did in Smokey and the Bandit, and this car just came back for more, so I would recommend this for a police chase. Not if you're the Chase E, because the pursuee, I think they say. If you're him, you don't want to get that car after you, because it can take a lot of smashing to get that thing off your tail. I've abused that car so much so it didn't look like a car. It looked like something out of an Alfred Hitchcock horror movie, and it just came back for more. It's completely unbelievable. But I'm gonna end with a bang. Let's put it this way, shall we? This old military vehicle is one of my favorites. Not because I like military, but yeah. Let me just see if I can get the ash. Yes, that one works. Stop! Why? There. Finally I got it to work. You see, you got controls for changing the cannon. I find this quite funny. And you can also, if you push E, you'll turn those down and you'll go into a mode where this car can drive like a boat. So it's it's an amphibious vehicle, and if you press, I think it's Y, you reset every value. Wait a minute, that thing just, you see there? Ha! Check this. Check the light there and the cannon there. Check this thing. There. It went right through it. Okay, but let's reset it. Okay, let's reset this car and place it somewhere where I can trash it. Okay, let's say we just drive up on it here. Okay, and now this thing, you can do anything with it and just come back more. I've only trashed this like once or twice, and that was when I was really lucky to be able to smash it up. I'm gonna show it to you on... This is the last thing I'm gonna do now. I promise you that. This is the last thing. I'm just gonna jump the car, and hopefully I'm gonna land on it. Let's take that one, spawn new, change over to that one, take some more that would look really nice being trashed, that one in that version, replace current, drive him to a place where I can trash him and trash him. Now this car is gonna meet its maker. In other words, in a long term. Oh, and now you're in the, you see, here in the front of the car, but we don't want to be there. Let me see if I can get this thing up to a worthy degree. There. Oh no, I missed him. And you see, it drives everywhere. It has 8-wheel drive, which is the most drivers I have on any car in the game. And it just, you see here, it just smashes through this van, and I think if I could get loose from it... No, I can't get loose from it. Okay, sorry for I forgot to turn on the sounds. I'm very sorry for that, guys. I know some of you loves to have the sound. Personally, I do not, but I forgot to turn that on for this video, so we're gonna have to do it without. I promise I'll at least do my best to remember it for my next video. And next time I'm coming back to you, which will probably be sometime I think most probably this week or in the or next week. Sadly, I'm gonna be unavailable for not this week, next week, but the 2 weeks that or after that I'm gonna be unavailable. But so I'm not gonna make any videos during that time. If you guys have any suggestion of that, I would say post it now, and I'll see what I can do. And now we're going to end this video with a bang. This is probably one of my favorites because it looks so good. I mean, the texturing and all that. This is better. This is much better texturing than they have in the makers have, but there's one little thing, and that's... Okay, it's not this. This one looks awesome with the Beamng to open up that. The trouble is this. Okay, I almost did it. Just gotta get it up to some bigger speed. Oh! There. It flips. But okay. Soon, I think you guys are gonna flip soon if I don't get this thing over with. So I'm gonna thank you for if you stayed with me this long. I thank you very much, appreciate it. and put your thoughts in the comments and all of that jab. And by the way, it also break groups, it also breaks the glass. See the engine, little Ferrari. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget, leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe like everyone else says. I'm copying that. Thank you, and have a good day, and an even better one tomorrow.